On Friday the 1st of August 2014, a letter was written by the Council on America-Islamic Relations and the Michigan Islamic Council of Imams and was sent to Khamenei's office by the Hekmati family, which requested the leader of Iran to release Amir Hekmati from the prison, which as an Islamic tradition, many prisoners were released near the end of the Ramadan. A number of political prisoners in various prisons of Iran held a ceremony commemorating Jamal Hosseini, the chief editor of HRANA and the coordinator of human rights activists in Iran. During the past week, the State Department spokesperson announced that the US will use all possible channels in order to request the release of Jason Rezaian, the reporter of Washington Post, and his colleagues who have been detained in Iran. Zahra Zahtabchi, who has an MA in Sociology and Social Science Research, has been kept in the solitary confinement for 9 months even though her interrogation has ended.
During the past week, 2 labourers by the names of Salar Kalashi and Hassan Bani Hileh, who deliver goods manually via backpacks, were shot and murdered by police in the Salat Babajani area. The authorities of the Central Penitentiary of Karaj have dispersed the prisoners charged with converting to Christianity into various sections of the prison, aiming to stop communication or relationships between them. On Sunday the 3rd of August, 3 Baha'i citizens by the names of Dari Amri, May Kholusi, and Shayan Tafazoli were transferred from the Ministry of Intelligence of Mashhad to the quarantine section of the Vakil Abad prison. Omid Behrouzi, a lawyer who acted on behalf of the Dervishes, was recently transferred from Section 350 of Evin Prison to the Ordinary Prisoners section. He refused to attend the prisoners' meeting due to being forced by the prison authorities to wear the prison uniform. On Monday the 4th of August 2014, a large number of Baha'i citizens who participated in the university entrance examinations this year were faced with the term incomplete files on their results paper. It seems that since Iran's Cultural Revolution, this inserted phrase on students' results papers is a new way of excluding Baha'i from continuing their education. On Tuesday the 5th of August, 4 Baha'i citizens in the city of Shiraz by the names of Adib Haq Pezhu, Saeed Abedi, Vahid Dana, and Bahia Manazipur were arrested by the security forces and transferred to an unknown location.
In Iran today, citizens are under constant surveillance. Those who do not conform are often persecuted. Even children who dream of one day becoming contributing members of society are not immune. Those whose thoughts and beliefs are different are denied the right to a higher education, their dreams and futures destroyed. If you believe that access to education is a basic human right, bring a voice to the voiceless of Iran. Send a message to your government. Together, let's speak up and safeguard their future.
On Saturday the 2nd of August 2014, the police of the city of Kalibar confronted the civil activists who gathered at the Babak Castle. The second trial session for Mehdi Hashemi took place in the branch 28 of the Islamic Revolutionary Court by Judge Marise on the 2nd of August 2014 in 2 sessions, morning and afternoon, in a confidential manner. It is said that Mehdi Hashemi, the son of Ali Akbar Hashemi Rafsanjani, is a chairman of the Expediency Council who left Iran after the controversial 2009 elections. After his departure from the country, he was faced with financial and security accusations. Furthermore, Professor Hashem Aghajeri, a political activist, has been sentenced to 1 year imprisonment by Branch 28 of the Revolutionary Court on charges of insulting the religious sanctities of Islam. On Sunday the 3rd of August 2014, 3 prisoners accused of rape and armed robbery were hanged in the north of Shiraz. Sirajuddin Mirdamadi, a journalist, has been sentenced to 6 years imprisonment on charges of propaganda against the regime and assembly inclusion against national security by Branch 15 of the Revolutionary Court in Tehran, presided by Judge Salavati. The Public Revolutionary Prosecutor of Qazvin Province announced that 400 people accused of breaking fast in public have been arrested in Qazvin Province. Mohammad Mustafai, the attorney lawyer, quoted the words of Sattar Beheshti's mother and announced that the murderer has only been sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. Sattar Beheshti was a 35-year-old Iranian blogger who was arrested by the Iranian police in the early November 2012 on charges of acting against national security on social networks such as Facebook, and was murdered under interrogation due to torture several days after being arrested.
On Sunday the 27th of July, the security forces in the city of Mashhad arrested Hamid Hekmati, Esmail Izadi, Farid Saremi, Ali Chinisaz, Zahra Qabi, Farjad Salehi, along with another individual. These 7 cyber activists were arrested by plainclothes officers at the cultural centre called Soil and were transferred to an unknown location. Nasur Naghipur, an imprisoned journalist, returned back to the prison after being denied an extended leave. Furthermore, on Sunday the 3rd of August, Colonel Said Mohsen Erfani, the police chief of the Khorasan Razavi province, said that 2 agents who publish and sell pornographic material on the internet were arrested in the city of Mashhad. On Tuesday the 5th of August, Ali Mohammad Eslampur, the chief editor of the Navai Vaqt journal, and Farzad Pour Moradi, chief editor of the news website Kermanshah Post, were both summoned to the 3rd branch of the Kermanshah Revolutionary Public Court. The widespread criticisms that has been made in the pro-government websites by the new governor of Kermanshah city has caused an increase in journalists being summoned to court. Since the joining of bookshops to the field of cultural activities, and having had the agreement of this new plan written, all bookshops must now be licensed by the Ministry of Culture. It has been 2 months since we have had any information on Saeed Shirazi's situation, and the authorities are not responding to his family. Furthermore, hundreds of students from the Khavar nation who live in the Khorasan Razavi province are prohibited from studying in public schools due to having no birth certificates. Last week, at least 12 prisoners lost their lives in Shahr-e-Khord prison as a result of suffocation caused by fire, and many were transferred to the Kashani hospital for treatment. Hossein Ronaghi Maleki, a political prisoner in Section 350 of Evin prison, has been transferred to the prison clinic due to his physical deterioration. The prison's health officials insisted that he should be treated as soon as possible.